you have to update your cell phone every so often. You have to update your financial plan. You don't want the old plan.
That's
There's a
right.
lot of old terms out there, man. I
A lot
noticed
of
that.
them. A lot of them. A lot of them. And um, you, the mortality rates for life insurance have actually gotten lower. So that
Yeah.
means newer insurance policies are actually somewhat cheaper than some
Hmm.
of the old ones because people are living longer.
Hello, everyone. Alvin Darian here. I spent over 2 decades in the financial industry helping people just like you. As the author of books like Don't Let Adversity Steal Your Legacy and The 8 Financial Breakthroughs, and as the CEO and co-founder of Financial Pro Network, I am proud to present to you the Leadership in Money podcast.
Hello, everyone. Alvin Darian here, your go-to financial educator. Today, I want to break down a case study. Now, we sit with thousands of clients over the years, and we really make a difference for families. Today, we want to take it. We want to take some time and break down how we help that client. We're going to share with you the before and the after picture. And today, we're going to break down one of Gus Tucker's clients. Gus, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for being here.
It's good to be here.
And I know when we do our case studies and our closed meetings,
Right.
man, we have a great time. So we want to share this with everyone because sometimes we need to see the before and after picture, and people need to understand exactly what we do for families.
Right.
So, man, let's break it down, man. So you
Right.
have the floor. I'll let you take the lead on
Okay.
this case study, man,
All right.
and I'll jump in and
Okay.
give my 2 cents as needed.
Okay. So thank you, Alvin. This case study is, I think, fairly representative of the families that we end up working with. So got a couple here. They're in their late 30s. 38-year-old husband, 37-year-old wife, and they've got 3 children.
Okay.
They got 3 children.
3 children.
Their
Okay.
kids, their children are like 6, 4, and 2.
Okay. Got it.
All right. Good educations, good jobs. The husband is making a little over $100,000 a year.
Okay.
Okay. And the wife about 75,000 a year. So household income about 175.
Okay.
They have insurance right now, term insurance on each one of them of about 250,000.
Okay.
Okay. They're doing 401ks at their jobs. They've been working for about 10 years. They both have about $50,000 in their 401ks. A little bit of credit card debt, a couple credit cards, about $10,000 in credit card debt, and no savings for the kids' college right now. And they do own a home. They're in a home early, and they got about 5 years in on their home. Cars, I don't want to say basic cars, but they got nice cars, and they're paying car notes on the cars. And they probably got 4 years to go or so in the car.
Pretty good upper middle class family, got great things going on.
Yep.
And, what I see in that, Gus, is that maybe we got to look at when will that insurance expire. I was thinking of that part.
Yeah.
The kids' education.
Yeah.
That crossed my mind. Also, are they getting a match on their 401k, and how much are they contributing? That crossed my mind. And I have some more ideas, but I'm gonna thank you for breaking that down. And when we're at the office, we have our whiteboard up. Maybe make sure we have the whiteboard up, and we breaking this stuff down. So what do you think, man? What was the first actionable step? Well, first, before we go there, what was the concern? What was their major concern?
Their concerns are, one, their kids' college, because that's 3 kids. They're pretty close together. They're going to be going to college at the same time.
Yep.
And so that's going to be a pretty healthy expense for that time period. And so that also made them concerned about their retirement. How are they going to be able to retire?
Okay.
Given the amount of college expense, and they're paying for the house and the cars. And one hidden thing, both sides, their parents are alive.
Wow. Okay.
Both sides,
they
their
may have to
parents
take care of their parents.
Yeah, so they're thinking about because I asked them about that. Are your parents alive? Yeah, both sides. That's great. And then we had do they have long-term care? No.
Wow, that could really impact their income later.
That could impact their income later.
So what I'm thinking is this, how much discretionary income do they have at the end of the month? That's very important because that will help with the planning, right?
Yeah.
What was it? How much do they have left over after, bills are paid?
So here's the thing. So they're like 175 together, which is like 15 grand a month. After they do all their stuff, they
Yeah.
get about 10 grand that comes into the household. At the end of the month, 2 to 3 grand they have available.
Okay, that's about right. Because I was thinking, can you save 10% of your net to go towards your future income? And that's close to it. So we have about, let's say, $1,500 to work with.
Yeah.
So from that 1,500, we got to figure out how much is going to go to college savings, how much is going to go for their retirement.
Right.
And we may need to look at some kind of care plan for them because they don't want to have their kids take care of them because they may have to take care of their parents.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure. I call it like the squeeze. It's a squeeze play.
Yeah.
You're trying to take care of your kids. At the same time, you're trying to take care of your parents, and you're kind of squeezed in the middle.
Yeah, man. The sandwich family.
Sandwich family, man.
So what I'm thinking is some tax-free type of planning.
Yes.
Do they have a tax-free strategy right
They
now?
don't.
Okay.
They don't. All their money is in taxable. Their 401k is the primary thing they're doing taxable.
Tax deferred,
They have a little
yeah.
savings account, but they're paying tax now on that.
Got it. So you know this, but for our listeners out there, there's plans out there. When your money grows, you pay no tax. When you pull the money to yourself, you pay no taxes, but you got to follow the rules. And our team will make sure you understand how the rules work. And you know what, Gus? Everything is driven by a tax code, right? Like we always say 401k,
Yeah.
and you hear me say 401 Section K, and people look at me like, well, what are you talking about? Like that's a tax code.
It's a tax code.
403 Section B is a tax code.
Yep.
So we have to understand how the tax codes work.
Right.
And with a 401 Section K, when you pull that money out, it is taxed as ordinary income. So do they have a plan in place to pay the future tax bill?
They don't. I mean, the future tax bill is going to be paid by the IRS deducting anywhere from 15 to 25% out of their check, and they're going to get less money.
You know, some people have a pension. Some people don't have a pension.
They don't have a pension.
They don't have a pension. So the reliable income for the future is going to be based on them because it sounds like they're not even 40, right? 38
No,
and
not
36.
40, no.
And so Social Security may not be there. There's no guarantee
There's
it
no
will
guarantee.
be there, but there's no guarantee it won't be there either. So that's questionable income. How many of you want questionable income in the future, right? We want reliable income. So, Gus, this is my recommendation.
Yeah.
We take care of a tax-free plan with them.
Yes.
We make sure that they can handle the monthly commitment.
Yes.
And we also, for the 3 kids, we set them up, maybe start them off at $100 a month. Because maybe they get scholarships, but we want to build the habit, build the muscle.
Right.
And you said they didn't have much savings. So from that $1,500, man, let's take at least a third of that and put in a liquidity account
Right.
so that they can touch that money, right? And sometimes with liquidity accounts, it doesn't have to get the highest interest rate. They just
Yeah.
need to have accessibility to it.
Right. And
Yeah.
they're not paying a lot of fees on it. And I know we usually recommend online banks
Yeah.
because they tend to have
Just a little
no
more.
minimums
Yeah.
and a little higher
Yeah.
interest rate. And it's not quite as accessible.
Yeah.
They may not get it immediately. Some
Gotcha.
of them have a little time gap. So I think that might be helpful for them.
Cool, man. And I know you're going to do the annual review with them every
Yeah.
year. And
Yeah.
it sounds to me that that's a very good client, making close to $175 a year. Do you want to maintain that lifestyle later? What is your plan to keep the 175 or above lifestyle?
Yeah. So, okay, I want to go there. My question is, what do you think about their insurance protection right now?
We need to take a deeper dive at it because that term will eventually expire.
Right.
And they may have the old term. The new term now
Yeah.
has the living benefits
They
and
do
chronic
not-
and critical illness.
They do not have living benefits.
So they have the old term.
They have the old term, and I'm not sure whether that term is convertible either.
Well, look at it like this. It's like a cell phone, everyone. You have to update your cell phone every so often. You have to update your financial plan. You don't want the old plan. There's a lot of old terms out there, man. I
A
noticed
lot of
that.
them. A lot of them. And the mortality rates for life insurance have actually gotten lower. So that
Yeah.
means newer insurance policies are actually somewhat cheaper than some of the old ones because people are living longer.
And also, is in our book with the threats, the protection from the threats. The 8 financial breakthroughs. Seems to me you're walking the client through the 8 financial breakthroughs. And I'm sure they got a book too, right?
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yes, you're
Oh,
supposed.
okay.
Absolutely. That's the framework so that we can help people hit their financial goals. Right. And it looks like the financial education piece you checked off, protection from threats. So it'll probably be replace the term and add maybe an additional policy to create some wealth.
Yep.
We're going to build their emergency fund, right? They're going to increase their net worth. So they're on track if they follow your coaching.
If they follow the coaching and because they make a good income, and as long as they're able to maintain that cash flow and they don't live above their means, I think they're going to be fine.
Yeah. And especially they got one of the best coaches we have on the team. So
well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for sharing that. And I know a lot of people learned a lot from this case study. And everyone, we're going to have more case studies. Think about it like this. Nobody has the exact financial plan. We all make decisions. We all had choices in the past. And based on those choices, we made the best decision that was possible at the time with the information that we had. Right. So we want to give you more information, more education. But as you can see, we're taking action with our clients. And if you need the help, make sure you connect with us. And one of our financial professionals will get with you, and we can walk you through the 8 financial breakthroughs. And maybe one day you would be a case study. Now, we don't put the names of the clients out there because confidential purposes, but hey, maybe one day you can be one of our case studies. All right, Gus, anything you want to say to close us out on taking action, man?
No, I appreciate your wisdom and your counsel, and we'll make sure to include those recommendations in their study.
Absolutely,
in their
man.
case.
Well, man, thank you so much for sharing. Everyone, we look forward to connecting with you.
Thank you for your time today. Have a productive day and not a busy day. To all the world champions and first-generation millionaires, I will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded with excuses. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Take care and God bless everyone.